Hey, what's up guys? Your resident Spud here with another video. Today I will be reviewing the Kilo 141 assault rifle and sharing my personal setup I use that I think is pretty decent of a Spud type of class for anyone who may be overwhelmed with the gunsmith and just want a simple, easy to use class to not go negative with. So with further ado, let's get into it. The Kilo is the first assault rifle you unlock, and for it being the first assault rifle you get, unless you are going for Damascus or want to ride the M4A1 train, you'll probably stay with it as your go-to rifle for a while. It's a very potato-friendly weapon in that it's accurate and the attachments available will pretty much practically make you believe just for a second you're a stud instead of a spud. Now, by now means I'm not an MLG god or even a great player. I'm average, hence the name of this channel. But I want to improve as many of you that are watching want to. But we will get there, and it'll all start with the Kilo. Starting with damage, I'll be referencing a spreadsheet from a Redditor named Mutant Media. Link will be in the description below. So from the chest to toes, you'll be dealing 28 damage and with the multiplier 42 to the head. So in most situations, it'll be a 4-shot kill minus the damage drop off due to range. But unless you're in ground war or trying to snipe with it, you really won't experience longer times to kill than that. Now if you factor in headshots, you can reduce your TTK or time to kill by 1 bullet, but you will need 2 headshots mixed in to do that. It's not an impossible task, but you will have to work on your aim, and mounting will be dramatically helpful in accomplishing that. The magazine size is fair at 30 rounds, so technically you could kill about 7 people before reloading. But let's be real, we are probably going to miss a decent amount of shots. And if you're anything like me, you will be reloading after every kill. Realistically though, you could kill a trio of enemies if you were to run into them. Now with attachments, you can buff that with the attachment of 100-round drum mags. I do highly encourage using them at some point. I actually had a lot of fun doing the hip fire challenge with the 100-round drum mag attachment. That coupled with the laser sights, I pretty much just went nuts on Shoot House. So this is my current Kilo class, starting with the barrel. Because we opted out of using the muzzle, the SynGuard's Arm Whisper Barrel is what we're taking. The Whisper Barrel has a heavy-duty integrated suppressor with a monolithic core that increases the muzzle velocity while maintaining a low sound signature. And as you can see, we get sound suppression and increased bullet velocity while taking a slight hit to our ADS speed. But we'll make up that later, so don't worry. Now, we won't be taking a laser sight because we are going to need that attachment slot, and we'll be avoid hip firing unless we get caught with our pants down. So for optics, it's up to you. I just went with the simple GI Mini Reflex, which is less intrusive than the operator. Next is the stock. We are taking the FSS close quarters stock pretty much to get that ADS speed back we lost with the barrel and the reflex sight. Down into the perk slot, the crutch attachment we'll need is sleight of hand, which allows us to reload faster, and with the potato aim we'll need help reloading. And the last second crutch attachment, we are going with the stippled grip tape, giving us back our base ADS speed while also allowing us to get our gun up faster with the increased sprint to fire speed, so we can run around without being completely punished for it. For the rest of the loadout, it's really up to you and what challenges you may be working on. But if you're not working on anything particular, I suggest just taking an RPG for your secondary. I always keep a launcher. Do you know why?
'Cause you never know.
They're great for streaks and people. Then there are the perks. Cold-blooded to avoid streaks that will destroy our KD, and we can run around relatively freely. Ghost to stay off the radar, and Amp to swap weapons faster, especially since we are carrying a heavy-ass rocket launcher. For lethals, I am taking the Thermite, but not just because of the damage. It also serves to distract the enemy so they're focused on the giant fireball in front of them and thinking that's where you will come from, and then that's when you can flank. And lastly, Stim to get us back up to 100 health and back in the fight faster, especially if we come across multiple enemies at once. Kill streaks and field upgrades are up to you as well, but I do suggest at the minimum the personal radar and dead silence for the field upgrade, just to give you those extra advantages because you will run into teammates who are not running UAVs, and you are going to need that intel. We are going to end it there. Thanks for all you guys who made it this far. I hope to help, and comment below what unconventional attachments you are using on your kilos to have fun. I look forward for the variety that you guys come up with. I will be continuing this potato review of the weapons in Modern Warfare as we hunt for the coveted Damascus, and count on every gameplay having gold camos until we finish. I'll leave you with the rest of this gameplay without me talking, so you'll have a better feel for the kilo yourself. I'll see you in the next one.
Taken the lead.
Reloading.
Enemy personal radar in the air. Shield turret ready. I see movement. UAV online.
Enemy at the cafe.
Kill confirmed. Friendly UAV online. Enemy UAV
Enemy
overhead.
bridge.
Kill confirmed.
Enemy at the top.
Still hot. Going again. convoy there. Keep fighting. Enemy counter UAV online.
Enemy at the cafe.
Enemy UAV overhead. Friendly VTOL in the air. Online. Kill confirmed. We've lost the lead. Enemy counter UAV online. Shield turret ready. Friendly cluster strike inbound. Cruise missile ready. Kill confirmed. Enemy counter UAV online. Hey, pick it up.
Target is marked. Go for strike.
That's a kill.
Less than a minute. Kill confirmed. Enemy UAV overhead. 30 seconds. Time's up. Get moving. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemies here. We'll attack them harder next time.